Figures from the racing world gathered at a sunny Epsom on Tuesday for a first glimpse of a new perpetual trophy for the Derby, commissioned by sponsors Investec.
This is your second year sponsoring the Investec Derby. What were the first impressions from last year?
We were absolutely blown away. I don't think we had an idea of what we were getting into. We decided, I think it was 4 weeks before the race weekend, that we were actually going to commit, and then we had to go through all the contractual negotiations, and my team got going. So 4 weeks we rushed in, dived right in, and hoped that we get more right than wrong. And on the day, well, on the weekend for the Derby Festival, we were absolutely blown away. The presence of the people on the hill, the mixture of from royalty to every man in the street. I think it's just the most fantastic place. Of course, we had glorious television coverage. We had really good feedback from our clients. Our staff loved everything. We were very happy.
And of course, this year will be that extra bit special because it's the first time you've got a perpetual trophy for the winner.
Yes, we were chatting to the guys from Epsom and from the Jockey Club last year, and we had an idea that we'd like to see a trophy that becomes a recognisable icon over time. Because if somebody holds up the FA Cup, you know what it is, and if somebody holds up the Melbourne Cup in Australia, people know what it is. And we'd seen some glorious trophies for the Derby in the past. And what we wanted as Investec with our association is to see if we could get something going that in time becomes iconic and recognisable, not just to the racing people who obviously are critical, but also to the man in the street and the woman in the street. So we went through a very interesting process of various artists pitching their ideas, and we wanted to pay homage to the history of the race, and then make something that stood out, something that's quite special. And today we unveil it, and we hope that people like what we've put together.
I thought it was important to choose a design that really echoed back to the Derby's roots back in 1780, and try and encompass all the history of the race. The design itself starts at the top of Tattenham Corner and follows 3 horses down and round the corner. And that's a really unique point to the Derby, Tattenham Corner, so I thought that was key to the design. It's also circular, which echoes the winners' enclosure here at Epsom. And I really felt that it was important to do something that looked quite visually different to anything else, so that hopefully it'll become an icon for the race.
Yes, I mean, we've been running the Derby obviously since 1780, even before I was born, and it's now the 231st running, and it is an iconic event. And what we've, with our partners Investec, have alighted on is the fact that we need an iconic trophy to match that event.
And the whole build-up to this year's Derby, I understand you've got Breakfast with the Stars Racing Post members being allowed to attend as well on a first-come, first-served basis, and you're really sort of trying to build up the whole Derby festival.
Yes, I mean, the Derby is the greatest horse race in the world, and last year the Derby was the highest-ranked horse race in the world, and that's what it's all about. We are looking at building it even further, but you've got to also still remember that it is Britain's biggest sporting crowd. We have, on a sunny day like today, 150,000 people here, and it's a very, very special event.
Well, you're not old enough to, nor is anybody, but about 50 odd years ago I actually rode a winner around the Derby course and distance, and then of course Mill Reef in 1971 was the great moment for me, which I remember as if it was yesterday.
And of course Casual Look as well, winning the Oaks for your son Andrew.
Yeah, that was fantastic. In his first year, I sort of, at the time I was thinking, God, maybe I should have hung on another year, because I trained as sort of 2nd, 3rd and 4th in the Oaks, but never won it. But no, I'm only kidding, I was thrilled to bits that he won it. It was a very emotional moment, and Claire rather lost it on telly, but it was, it was a great moment.
And what do you think of the new perpetual trophy that was unveiled today?
I think it looks fabulous. I mean, very well thought out. That sort of you've got the sort of vision of Tattenham Corner in a way, and it's just a lovely, lovely trophy. And I hope it's here forever.